Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Jack. I let you guys know that I was going to be putting together a section of the website for you that would allow you to book classes like bike maintenance basics classes, like Ann was talking about with one of her clients. Um, I did that in the services section of the page. So I sort of combined services they can book with classes they can book. I'm going to show you that right now. This took a little bit of doing, but it is up. So again, we have the Our Services page. We have a basic tune-up, complete overhaul. Again, I would love to update this information before we go live to make sure it is super accurate. And I would also like to include as many of the services as we possibly can as services that people can book with as much detail about them, because that's how we get people to your page from Google. So here it is. It's basic bike maintenance group class. I'm assuming you're going to be doing this as a group. Again, we can change any of this. It says learn some basics about bike safety and maintenance. This is instructor led, I believe, and you were talking a little bit about doing like some remodeling for the bathroom and making space for it and all that stuff. So I kept that in mind when I thought about designing this class. So I made it for an hour and a half, and I booked it for Fridays. Again, we can change all of this, but this is just to kind of give you an example of how it works. So if I'm a client and that you've referred me to this website, you would just say, go to Baynesville.com/services or /book now, or whatever we decide to make your page header for you, or your URL for you. Or you just send them to the website and go to services. You can even do it with them in the store to help them sign up. But you click book now. Then it brings you to the next page, which will give you a little bit of information. Now, they can go through each day to check and see what's here, but on the previous page, it already said they did it on Fridays. As you can see, this says no availability now, so there's this nifty check next availability button that I built in, where if someone clicks that, it'll automatically show them when the next class is, so it changed the calendar to November in 2022. I just booked this as the first time you'll do this class because you mentioned doing it in November or late November. Again, none of this is live. We can change all of this. None of this has to happen this way. I just want to give you a quick demo. If someone wanted to select this class, I've limited it so that people can't book classes more than 60 days in advance. We can change that. But for now, I can't select that time frame. But if I was able to, I'd hit next. I'd fill out a little form with my name, my number, my phone number, my email, and I'd book the class, and I could even right then and there select like if I want to get text reminders or email reminders, and that's a service that you're providing them. So through your website, once they book your class, they get text reminders or email reminders about the class, which is really cool. So I'd book that, and that would be the end of it. You guys would get emails directly to whatever email account we want you to get emails to that notify you, and I'd be able to sync your personal calendars with the business calendar. So whether it's a calendar on your phone or your computer, wherever you have your virtual calendars, whatever you're using, we would sync those to the business's calendar. That way, those appointments show up. And if you want them to be separate, we can make them separate too. But either way, everyone would be notified about the classes, and everyone would be kept on schedule and on pace. Um, there's some really cool detail you can create about your classes. Like, for example, I set that people can't book more than 60 days in advance. Again, we can change that, but also people can't, people have to provide at least 24-hour notice to cancel or reschedule. Um, and they can only invite a certain amount of people to the class. There's a lot, basically any specific you think you can change about it to make sure you guys are prepared to run the class effectively, we can change about it, which is really cool. So that's it. I just wanted to show you that really quick thing that I did for you guys. Well, I mean, it wasn't really quick for me, but it looks quick here in the demo. And just to make sure you guys know I'm still working on stuff for you, even though we haven't had time to have that conversation yet. When we do have this conversation, one of the things I want to talk about the most is going to be the Bikes Plus page, or whatever we decide to name it. I like Bikes Plus, but it's up to you guys. I want to put as much information in here as possible about the accessories, parts, products that you guys sell, because that is the more data we have on the website, the more we can drive the SEO search results, or search engine optimization, the results of that program to your actual website. Google location is one thing, but having your page, your actual website on the page is going to save you guys an absolute ton of like headache and time at the shop. I've been there countless times, and every single time I'm there, there are like, tons of phone calls, which is a great thing. But the main reason I believe people are calling in as much as they are is because there's really no information about what they can get, what you guys do, or anything like that available to them. So I want to make sure I make this a very robust page, and I want to tie as much of it in as I possibly can with keywords, key phrases, and descriptors into Google. I have a direct connection into Google linked to your URL once we import it, and it'll be seamless for you guys. You won't have to do anything, but I definitely want to build upon this page. So I'm going to come in and take lots of photos. I want to make a cool little video. I actually have a couple ideas for a couple of different videos that we should make, and I know you guys have a video for me as well, like a bike maintenance video that somebody did for you, and I can upload that and make it as like a background playing video in the homepage. It'll play great on mobile too, whatever you guys want. But either way, that's it. I just wanted to take some time to let you guys know that I'm still working on stuff for you, and I hope you're having a great day.